Welcome back everyone. Today we're in a game called Ranch Simulator. As you can see, this is my little ranch we have. We're going to have to tend to these chickens because it's making the game lag. So let's go ahead and finish up. As you saw on the last episode, we had to kill some because you can see the lag. And I want to show this because you need to know not to let it happen. So don't let your animals overdo, because if you do, you're going to have problems. And so it says E to open the door, and of course that's not working. Everything's laggy. So I'm going to try to get it to let me in. Finish killing these chickens, clean them up. Let's try to get this door shut so that not everybody escapes. I killed most of them. I want to bust the eggs as well. But anyway, welcome in. I'm sorry about the lag. It should clear up hopefully shortly. Let's start cleaning them and so we can get them put up and see if that helps any. Get it all done. Now you will wear out your E button, but I'm holding it down, but it's not letting me. So see, that's kind of an issue. Wonder why it's not letting me. Alright, that one's working. There we go. Appreciate everybody. Welcome into the premiere. Hope you are enjoying Ranch Simulator. It's a pretty good game. We need to build our sawmill, but we've got to tend to what's important, and that's this right now. So um, you have to make sure, because you'll lag your whole game out. It'll crash, and So don't let your chickens do this. I didn't realize they was doing it. I forgot about them, and that's why they did this. I wasn't gonna leave the two in here like that. I was gonna separate them, but it happened. But we gotta get this done. I'll have to get some ice chests to pick it up afterwards. But I'm gonna bust some eggs as well. Alright, I'm pressing E, but for whatever reason, it is not happy with that one. Okay. It lags your game out to no end, and I had it even more laggy than this before. So, you know, if you watch my other one, it was a crazy chicken mess on it as well. But I had to do a major overhaul of lag. I mean, it was really bad, worse than this even. So, but I was able to fix it. You can fix it if you just be patient enough, unless your computer just can't, deal with it. Sometimes that can happen. Some of them won't let me do it, so I'm just skip them and move on to the next one. And we'll deal with them another way. I accidentally killed my brown chicken because you know how the lag is. It made it jump back over there by the time I'd already shot. I want to kill these baby chicks too, because I don't want to get them involved in anything else. Let's clean our little brown one up. Look how little that one was. We're going to have plenty of meat, though. We needed it anyway. So it's not that we didn't need it, because we're going to be making a lot of stuff in our sausage and cheese factory, which is going to be chicken. We're going to use the chicken meat as well. So we needed it. And we need the eggs. So I may gather up some of the eggs instead of just wasting them. But I need the lag to go. So that's the main focus right now. For some reason, this E button don't work as good as my other one. I may have to switch keyboards at some point, because some are better than others for certain things, and this E button is just not cutting it. You have to have a good E button for these games. Certain games have a certain setup. So, but I appreciate everybody. Welcome in. Hope you've been enjoying. We gotta do some more on Farming Simulator. I need to get back into playing some of the game, but I got to get back work on my map. I'm working on it. I'm gonna be finishing up some on the train track, and then I'm going to move on to other things to do with the map. So stay tuned if you're waiting on that. I've been sick a little bit lately, so it's kind of, slowed things down a little bit. Let's get them cleaned up. If we could just get some of it clean. See, they won't let you, if they'll let you pick every single one of them. Normally it works a lot faster. I don't know why this E button is not having it. Like, that's weird. Might be something to do with the keyboard. Maybe it don't like it because you're pressing it so much and it's confused or something. I don't know. Now it's trying to work better. Let's see if this works out. Well, I'm holding it down and still don't want to do it. So let's move to the next chicken. Them other animals are going to multiply by the time we get all this done. No more chickens, the boy and girl together, that's for sure. We'll just get our eggs, and then if we have to buy, if we breed any, we're not going to breed many. Because we shouldn't need any. You also could buy the animals if you wanted to kill. So if you wanted to go buy a load of them to kill, you could. But they don't have a real good way of transporting, I don't feel like. Not for chickens. I mean, if you wanted to get like 40 chickens just for the meat, then it's going to be a pain. Is he alive? No. He looks like he's just standing there. Maybe he is. Nope, I cleaned him. I cleaned him alive if he was. I don't know how many chickens this is. Somebody wants to take a guess, they can. We'll see if we can check it. Let's look at this mess. Always making a chicken mess. My. Alright, we should have brought an ice chest in here. Look at this. A pile of them over here. It looks legit though. I mean, look at it. It's just a big pile. Look at that. Looks like you would really have a big messy pile of chickens over here. Once it's done, you don't have to worry about it again. So we have our goats, if you want to see that. We have our goats and sheep. We did that on the last go round. So if you want to see that, check it out on the playlist. If you're new to the channel, check out the playlist. There's lots of tutorials for Giants Editor, for Farming Simulator 25, and for the other ones, 17, 19, 22. Not 17. I don't think there's any tutorials for that. 19, 22, and 25. And I would have, but it was on my old computer at that time, and I didn't do any recording at that point. So, but I was just started working on a map in the FS17, so that was the first game I got. Smash the like button, appreciate you. Helps the channel grow. Thanks for everybody who has subbed. If you haven't, please consider subscribing, it's free. We gotta shoot some of these little chicks. It'd be easier if they were bigger. I'm trying, but it won't. I'm pressing it won't let me. It's like a delay or something. Yeah, it's not doing it. That's weird. Oh, there's a big chicken. We need to shoot him. Let's get the gun out. It's real slow. We gotta hit the R button. R as in Richard. Reload. And the mouse, it wasn't working real good. When I clicked the right mouse button, it wouldn't want to point too much. So, there we go. And I already hit the buttons and it's not working. I done hit 3 times the left mouse button, 4 times, 5 times, and now he run away. I should have just kept it out. There we go. Let's see what we could do. Yep, we got him. Even though I hit it a billion times. Let's hit this little guy up. It won't let me move very well. Ah! I don't think I got him. Is there anybody else I could kill? Oh, there's a chicken I could kill. But I can't see the little thing. There we go. Kill this chicken too. And is anybody else here? I killed most of them. If I could just kill the babies. And I let a few out by accident, so I'm going to have to kill them as well. Well, that's pretty much it for them. Let's put the gun back up. See how slow it is though? It'll really mess your game up. So make sure that you tend to it. Because if you don't, it's not going to go well. See, we could break some of these eggs, but see how slow it's going? It's like really slow. And I'm holding it down and it's not doing anything. Oh, no wonder I hit R. Still ain't doing nothing even with E. I was fixing to say that one ought to go. There we go. Once it starts getting down a little, it should start going lots faster. So you should notice a difference, hopefully. It's trying to start working. See how it's trying? See, you start getting some done and then it kind of starts working better. Yeah, see now they're trying to start working. Pretty good though. Bunch of babies. I bet we got 20 babies and more. We need to get a nice chest. Get these out of here. That would help. Well, that's not working. Wish we could cut the chicken up and cook right and stuff. That would be cool. If we can get the lag down, we might do some off screen. But right now, I need to get the lag down a little bit just to be able to play. So I want to do a little bit on screen. Plus, you need to be able to see it because we do need to harvest them. I mean, this is our great chicken harvest for all our stuff we got to make. So we're going to be making some stuff with the chicken meat. It won't let me do that one. Okay. There we go. That one worked. Don't hear the dog barking. We had been hearing the dog bark. I may have to feed the animals. I bet they're all dying. Which I'd rather them die. The chickens would have died. I didn't feed them. They should have died, but I think they made it where they don't die. But I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. So don't hold me to that. But I think it seemed like used to they would. Like on my old game that I let them die. And then it got to where it didn't seem like they were letting them die. There's a chicken. I need to kill it. Let me get the gun out. Kill him. Sorry. I'm gonna kill that rooster too. I don't want any. I already killed my... Oh, he's running. He would run when it's laggy. Let's see if I can get him. See, it's real laggy. Come back here, sir. I should be able to get him now, if he stays there. Come on. You kidding me? Look at him. I got him. That was funny. He looked like he was fixing to be a eagle or something and take off. Alright, let's see what we got here. That won't let me. Some of them were alive and they were buried by the dead chickens on the last go round. It was funny. So, there we go. Well, we're getting somewhere a little bit. We'll have plenty of meat. This guy won't let me. Wonder why some of them won't. Maybe it's the way they landed or something. That's a bunch of meat. Be nice if it was worth a lot of money, but it's not that much money. Yeah, it won't let me. breaking the eggs. You can hear it falling. It won't let me. Let's see. Come on, get off of that. It won't let me. Probably because all that's on top of it. Okay, that one did. Let me see if I move it, it'll do it. Yeah. So even though it wouldn't work, I moved it just a little and it did work after that. I'm gonna move it just a little and see if it works. Yep. So you gotta move it just a little after you try it the first time it don't work. Then just scoot it over a little and then it'll work. Boy, I bet we got 100 chickens or more. That's a lot. It should help the lag though. We're gonna need to kill some of them cows too if we don't move them, because I don't want too many. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna settle on for each pen. We want enough to do meat when we need it, but we don't want so much that we just can't do, you know, stuff because of lag. I had a lot more animals before it lagged out on my last go round. If you look back at the first season, I had a lot of animals. And when I say a lot, nothing like now. Way more. So, whatever the difference is, they changed the game engine on the game to a whole different deal. So, I don't know. Maybe the other one was better for that. Because I had way more animals before the lag did anything. If you look back at the playlist, it's a really good playlist. It was hilarious, so you would like it. So check it out. There's a chicken. Look at all the babies. I'll get him if he'll stand still a minute. I'll get my gun out. I'm hitting the button, but it ain't working. It won't let me. They're letting him run off. That ain't right. I mean, I was just hitting that button while it was on him. I'm hitting it and hitting it and hitting it. I don't know if y'all can hear that. It will not I don't have any bullets. Everybody's screaming. Well, normally it won't let you even though you have bullets. So, I've done used over 200 bullets in here. And now it won't let me point. Okay, there we go. And then he's gonna move. I hit the meat. And I got blood all over him. Hey now, come on, you know I hit you. I got you that time. Let's see if we can shoot the little guy. He's probably gonna run when he gets over there. Nope. Yeah, he did. Alright, little guys. Anybody else? Yeah, let's not waste time with that. We already got most of them. I might go get an ice chest, but all that running, maybe I better clean up some more. Let's see if this will let me do it. They ought to have a button that you hit to just erase everything in a room or something. That way, if you have a problem, you wouldn't have to do all of it manually. That would be good. So far, so good, though. It's trying to do better. Still ain't perfect. You can still feel the slowness, the sluggishness. Alrighty. Let's get these few. Once we get enough, we'll go get a ice chest. There we go. Let's try to get a few more of these. There we go. If you're new to the game, check it out on Steam if you don't have the game or you want the game. Let's move this guy out the way. Well, I keep pushing the button, but it's not putting him down. Alrighty. That chicken's like, you didn't get me. He's taunting me. I'll drop a raw chicken on your head if you don't watch it, sir. It ain't letting me highlight that one. There we go. Alrighty. We are trying. It won't highlight that one. I'm gonna have to move this guy. Come on, pick it up. Now drop it. Sometimes it don't want to let it go. Okay, that one is just not picking up, letting me highlight it. There we go. There's some baby chicks. See, I did kill some of the baby chicks. Some of them probably died from getting squished. So, there is that. They can get squished and then die eventually. Of course, they die probably more of starvation at that point. I don't think the game don't distinguish between getting squished or not. Now, in real life, they probably die from being squished on here. Let's see what we got. See if we can get these things, at least most of them done. Drop this thing. I don't want to hold that chicken. There we go. Some of them are big. Look at that little baby. He's like, no. I'm holding the button down, but it won't clean it. The little chick came to watch. We need a little different type of weapon to kill these with. I mean, there is the stun gun thing that was for the other animals, pretty much, but you can use it. You don't have to use the gun, but who wants to go get that? Alright, let's pick this up. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Let's grab, whoop, we're taking this chicken from you, standing all over it. There we go. We caught that chicken mid-air. It's a little chicken madness right now. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming soon. There we go. Alright, we're getting there. Let me move this. It's in the way. Pretty close. Let's try to get these. It's not having it. Look how many it is. My goodness. Try to knock a couple of these out. Yeah, you can tell the lag is just insane. I'm trying. There we go. We may have end up doing a time lapse just to get it done, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna do a time lapse to get these all skinned and picked up in ice chests, and maybe bust the eggs or pick them up with an ice chest. But I hope you enjoy, and I'll catch you in a bit. Alrighty then, I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. As you can see, we can run. We got much better ability. We can move. So we got all that took care of. We need the baskets, but apparently I don't have any baskets. So we can't do that, but let's check on one of these. Are they dead? Well, I didn't feed them. See, I made a mistake. And I didn't feed them quick enough and then some of them died. So now we're going to have cows escape because of the meat's in the way. I'm just going to try to pull it away from the fence a little bit. But I'm sorry it had to be a chicken episode mostly. We're doing a little bit more obviously. But we had to get it done. You have the lag, you got to deal with it. So I just don't want them jumping out until we can get this up. We need way more ice chests. Let's clean up some of this. Appreciate everybody. If you have a problem, make sure you take care of it right away if it's lagging, because you'll have major problems if you don't. Alright, he should be alright. And that should be it. That's all on that one. Now let's go see if there's anybody else having problems. Probably lost a few animals, that's for sure. Yep. I knew I would, but I didn't care because we have too much as it is. But I wasn't expecting it to be quite so bad. But we'll see how bad it is. Anybody else? No? Go ahead and smash that like button. At least we have all our chicken. We can fry up some chicken for pretend anyway. Now that we have all that. You can see that these, that one don't seem to be working. I guess it's just this one that's mostly tending to it. And, but I missed that time, so that's why there's some animals that are dead. Whoops, didn't mean to get a hold of him. Let's clean these animals up. Ooh, that's a big one too. Well, we're still getting a lot of the meat that we would need, so it's okay. We're going to need the meat anyway. I just didn't know it was going to be so messy. Let me get on in here. See who died in here. This is our new pen, so hopefully nobody in here died. That would not be good. Okay, our sheep are okay. They had a baby? Is that a baby? I think they done had a baby. They done had a baby. No? Yeah. She's pregnant again. Where's the goat? Did they have a baby too? Yeah. One goat. Two goat. They both done had babies. And she's pregnant again. Wow. We gotta watch that, see? You gotta watch it or you'll get messed up. Look at this. Look at this mess. Bro. Now that's some way to die. You just trying to show out. That's rough, man. Hey. Trying to clean him and he won't do it. I want to move this away from the fence just so they can't get out. See, they want to get out. Boy, get away from there. Alright, anybody else? Oh, you're out. How did you get out? Get yourself in here. Probably jumped over one of them dead animals. Or you better be a boy. Yes, he's a boy. Alright, so everybody else is good. The pig didn't die. Whew. That's good. That is good. So, we made it. And that's it right there. So we did good on this episode. We got our lag out of the, the mess that we were in. We're going to be okay now. We'll be able to keep the chickens situated. I will get the eggs. They will hatch, but I'm hoping to get a basket by that time and tend to it. So, and then I'll have all this mess to clean up. But, it's in here ready to go. We're going to be organizing this so we can do our meat in here. Now we're stuck. Let's get this picked up. But we are going to be tending to this area soon. And getting all that squared away. If there is any more chicks, I'll have to kill them if they're running around. I guess we could take one more quick peek and see if there's anybody running about. Let's check. We might have lost these chickens too. Because I didn't feed them quick enough. Yeah, we did. See, but we didn't lose them other ones. But we lost these. Man. I bet I lost all my chickens. Great. All the chickens, I would have saved some if I knew that. The ones in that building won't die. But these little boogers died. And that's terrible. I'm going to have to go to the other side and snatch these out so we can shut the gate. That is just ridiculous. Oh, I wouldn't have killed the babies and seen what they were. Well, what we can wait and see what hatches. I'm going to keep an eye on it and make sure whatever hatches, we can separate the girls and the boys. Man, oh man. I just can't let it get out of control, though. I had about 10. I think I put 10. I can't remember. You have to look back at the episode. 10 or 15 in here. You know? So it's just going to keep a low amount in here. But man, I knew if I didn't feed them, something would happen. But it's better that they died anyway. It probably helped the lag anyway. But, you know, made it quicker. But I really didn't want it to do that. Let's see what we got in here. Just make sure nothing's stuck. Okay, we know we got to get them out. There's another chick. Let's get that one killed. We don't want anybody running about. Oh, come on. I was too close to it. Great, he's going to run off. No bullets. Load up. I'm hitting the button. It won't load. Okay, the R button don't work anymore. Thank you very much. He's like, well, I can stretch my wings. There we go. Get that guy cleaned up. Alrighty. I guess we'll go see if this chicken's died. I bet they did. Bet all the chickens. Yeah, they all died. Ain't that ridiculous? Now we have no chickens. Except the one in the dog pen. That's hilarious. How in the world did that happen? It won't let me grab it. We'll have to get it from the other side. The only chicken we got. I put him in my poor dog. My poor dog is mad at me. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't want to kill the other one, but it happens. I didn't want these to die, but it happened. Nothing I can do. There wasn't very many in there. Well, buddy, I'm sorry. Is he pecking you? You peck my dog, and I will shoot you. He's like, yeah. Does he need any food? Because it has been a second or two since I did it. He does need water. Let's get him some water. Then we'll call it. But if you're new, it's a pretty good game. I like the game. It's a lot you can do. So check it out on Steam. We're going to be working on a lot of other stuff now that we got that taken care of. We still got barns to build, a sawmill to build. Well, let's get this chicken. We don't want him running about. Running about. I'm sure there's still more we'll find. But hopefully we'll get them. Where did the bucket go? Uh-oh. Where'd the bucket go? It disappeared? Are you kidding me? I'm running along and the bucket just disappeared. When I dropped it, it disappeared. I do not see a bucket. Oh well. Well, buddy. Oh, there it is. Like, what? There we go. I wish his stuff held more water. That ain't very big. Get this cleaned up. Alright, I think we pretty well tended to everything. I don't see any more chicks running about. Oh, there it is. Look at this. How did you make it? I should just save him. I don't know why I'm killing him. I'm just forgetful. We're supposed to be saving the rest of them. Hey, are you alive? Hey, come on back with me. Yo, I see 2 more. Can you follow me? I don't know if it's a boy or a girl though, that's the problem. We'll put it in there, but we'll see what it ends up being. And then I'll get these two. We'll save them since we need more. We'll have to check it, make sure it ain't a boy and girl though. There's another one out there in the field. Look at that cow, he is sprinting. He said, I want that chicken meat over there. No, you ain't. No, you don't. Alright, let's run. Quick, run. I wish I could run faster. Why can't they give us a better run option? It's pretty pitiful, honestly. We could run faster. This one's dead. I think I saw another one. There he is. I knew I did. Trying to look while it's like this because they're white and you could see them. Whoa! He just grew! He just grew in my hand into a big old chicken. Did y'all see that? I have never had that happen. I don't think I've ever seen that. I have a big chicken, and that means some other ones just grew up too, I bet. I gotta go check, see if any eggs hatched at this point. That was wild. Dude just grew literally up in my hand. That's crazy. Wowzer. What was that? Something highlighted. Alright, it's getting dark on us. Look at this. My goodness. Come on. Why y'all getting dark on me? Can't see. Shut the door. Don't let the chick out. Did he get out? No. Now we gotta go to sleep again. Here we go again. Go to sleep. Make it daylight. It'll be alright though. We getting there. Let's get up. Okay, let's check the chickens. Did they grow? Nope, them chickens didn't. Let's see if any hatched. Just see if anybody hatched. No. But these, any of them, if any of them's fertilized, which I'm sure there is, they will hatch. So we will have more, but we won't have to buy any. But I think that's gonna do it. We pretty well ran down all the chickens. I can't imagine there being any more chickens. So we're gonna go ahead and call that here. Let's run on over to the house. We could look over here and see. Only place we really didn't look too good. Got logs to pick up. Hadn't finished all our messes. Alrighty. Well, we're going to call that episode here. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Please hit that like button. Subscribe. Turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.